Good day, I hope you're well. My name is Veliswa Tia, and today I'd like to talk about the all important topic of vision, having a vision. The Bible says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Blessed is he that keeps the law. This is from Proverbs 29, verse 18. A vision is seeing beyond what is currently there, building beyond what you currently see. T.D. Jakes talks about how God never made a chair, but made a tree. Myles Munros talks about how God never made a building, but made the soil. A person with a vision had to see beyond what was there. They had to see the potential in what was around them. To build a great vision for yourself, you have to see beyond what you currently see of yourself. You have to see potential within yourself. Beyond your circumstances, you have to see what you could be. You have to envision the great building that you could be. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But blessed is he that keeps the law. The definition is, where there is no vision, the people throw off restraint. That's what the word perish means. For the purpose of simplicity, the easiest definition I can give is, where there is no vision, the people become lawless. But blessed are they that keep the law. I hope people can immediately see the importance of a vision from a biblical sense. If you do not have a vision, you are lawless. So a vision gives you laws to live by. And if you have these laws, you are blessed. What these laws help you to do is create a path. A path helps you know where you are going. So when you have a path, you have direction. And when you have a direction, you know which roads to take in order to get to your destination. If your vision is to go north, then you know that you have no business with anything that goes south. So a vision helps to direct you. It helps you know where to go and where not to go. Myles Munros also says that a vision gives you a permanent address as it defines your destination. When you have a vision, you don't get involved in everything, because not everything has anything to do with your destination. I dare say, when you don't have a vision, you are a salesman's dream, because you can be sold anything. You have no law, so you have no reason to object to whatever you're being sold. So any person who has the ability to sell, if they sell you something that says go left, you will buy it because you have no law, you have no destination. If another good salesman comes and sells you something that says go right, you'll easily oblige because you have no law, you have no guiding direction. A vision directs you, it creates a path. It tells you what to do and what not to do. It even goes as far as telling you what type of people to associate yourself with, and what type of people you should not associate yourself with. If you are going north, then associate yourself with people who are going north. People think it's fine to be friends with everyone, people who are going in all directions. But this is a sign of lawlessness. If, for example, you associate yourself with people who are going east, they will try to sell you a map of the east. If you associate yourself with people who are going west, they will sell you a map of going west. But you, in who you are, wanted to go north. So associate with people who are going north, because the map they will sell you will lead you north. I tell you that everyone is trying to sell you something. Just because what a person is selling doesn't have a 50 Rand mark on it, does not mean that it is not a sale. Whenever a person lets you into their mind or shares with you their ideas, they're selling you something, whether directly or indirectly. Because they can influence your mind, they can change your thoughts. And what is a sale but an exchange? There is an African proverb that says, a fool is a wise man's ladder. When you don't understand that everyone is selling you something, and that in order to protect yourself, you must develop a vision, you are choosing to be a wise man's ladder. Next is, men do not attract what they want, but attract what they are. This is by James Allen. So, who you are is what you envision and what you commit to. So, if you envision being a focused and progressive person, that is what you will attract. Don't imagine that just because you are not sitting down and taking the time to create a great vision for yourself, that you are not creating something. If you do not take the time to create a great vision, you unconsciously create the vision for your life. If your mind is always envisioning loss, struggle, doubt, then that is the vision that you are creating. That is what you will attract. Don't assume that just because you're not taking the time to sit down and create a great vision for yourself, that you are not creating something. You create something even unconsciously. So take the time to sit down and create the vision that you actually want, so that becomes what you attract. Another point is, a vision makes your life about you. Yeah. Because a vision is what you see in your mind and what you create in your mind. It is all about you, what you see, what you create in your mind. And so you do not have to compare it with anything that anyone does outside. You do not see what other people are seeing and saying, that's what I want to do. You do not work with other people's timelines. When other people are doing things, then you also want to do them at those times. So a vision frees you from comparison. You are not pressured by other people's things, no other people's timelines. If you see another person who's a great singer, a great artist, a great entrepreneur, you're happy for them, but you are focused on yourself. Because the things that they are great at have nothing to do with you. What a lot of people mistakenly do is that they take the visions of other people and make those visions their own visions. The problem with that is you now have to compete at that person's standard and at that person's timeline. If you're not able to compete at that person's standard and that person's timeline, you start to feel demotivated and defeated. But you avoid all of this when you work according to your vision, because you create your own standard and your own timeline. A personal vision protects you from the pressures of timelines. I must have done this by 25. I need to have achieved this by 30. According to whose vision? According to whose standard? According to whose timeline? When you develop your own personal vision, you work according to your timeline and your standard. So you remove any pressure to work with other people's standards or other people's timelines. Oprah Winfrey only started the Oprah Winfrey Show at the age of 32. If she had worked with other people's timelines that she must be successful by the age of 30, we would have never had the Oprah Winfrey Show. We would have never been exposed to her greatness. Jeff Bezos only started Amazon at the age of 30. If he had been pressured to feel like that he must be successful by the age of 25, we would have never had Amazon. And he would have never been the richest man on earth in the year 2020. I think we would have missed a number of great successful people had those people been pressured by timelines. Develop your own personal vision so that you can work with your own timelines and your own standards. Another thing that is really great about a vision is that a vision helps create focus. There are so many things fighting for your attention today. There's so many things trying to distract you. If it's not a challenge on social media, it's a celebrity reality show, all fighting for your attention. All trying to get you to stop thinking about yourself and focus on whatever is being sold to you. When you are easily distracted, you are investing time in other people's visions. So, if you are distracted by a reality show, you are investing time in whoever created that reality show. You are investing in their vision. And so, you are taking time away from focusing on your own vision. But when you develop your own vision, you do not have time to invest in other people's visions. You are highly focused on yourself and building whatever it is that you envision in your mind. A vision helps create focus. But when you develop your vision, then you become more focused on yourself and less distracted or less invested in other people's visions. And lastly, the last point is a strong vision compels you. When the vision is strong, the person feels compelled to do it, compelled to actualize the vision. The person moves away from I could or I should, but starts to operate with I must. When the person reaches the level of I must do, then the vision no longer becomes optional, but must become a reality. The person has internalized the vision. Now there is no option but to actualize the vision. Other people call this drive or this must feeling motivation. But I think when it's internalized, when the person feels that they have no option but to actualize the vision, then it's no longer just motivation, but it's a feeling of being compelled. The person knows nothing else but the actualization of the vision. When a person gets to this stage, that's when a person is willing to make great sacrifices for the vision. And at this level, it's only a matter of time before the vision will be actualized. And that's it. I thank you so much for your time. If you found value in this video, then please do the right things, like, share, and subscribe. And also share one great vision you're excited about now building. Build your vision. A vision will help direct your life. This is Myles. Let's continue to learn, share, and inspire. Thank you. Bye.
If you were a tennis player, who would you want to be like?
Well, I like other people to be like me.